Hey YouTube, this is College Prepper 93. I was making a video today on an order I just got in of some stuff I bought for a first aid kit, or for part of my medical kit. I'm not a nurse trainee or anything by chance. I'm just a college kid and working on my preps. This week I realized that a lot of what I was missing, I don't have much in the way of first aid other than, allergy medicine and some Tylenol. But we've been watching a bunch of Patriot Nurses videos this past week. Some of her older ones, she talked about making a big medical kit. And I ordered some stuff. This isn't my order, it's just a small one to, I wanted to check out the quality and some stuff on some different things the website had. She mentioned medvet.com in her videos, which I went on, just made a username and went through PayPal to get some stuff. And I think my total came out to $34 after everything, with about $10 shipping was their base, and then after I think an order of $100 would be $5 and so on. But most of their prices were really good. I went on their closeout section, had some clearance stuff. They even have scrubs and surgical equipment and all kinds. I just bought a few things I wanted to go ahead and get that the price looked good. I'm gonna pull some stuff out of the box here and show it to y'all, just to let you see what it looks like straight out of the box. First thing I got were some ACE bandages. These are 3-inch ACE bandages, and I got some 2-inch ACE bandages. I believe most of the stuff that'll happen with SHTF or WRL will be related to working with your hands or just walking around a lot, mostly some jammed fingers or twisted ankles and stuff. And these I wanted to get two to go with camping in March. My father and I were supposed to go camping. Wanted to take a few of these along, just throw them in the bag, lightweight. There was a dozen to a pack. I know there's 10 of the 3-inch sitting there, but there's 2 more down in the box. But these wouldn't be as much support, I don't believe, as a wrist brace or like a full-on ankle brace. But went and got some of these. They were $3 for a dozen of the 2-inch ones, and $5 for a dozen of the 3-inch ones, which at Walmart, that's about the price you'd pay for one of each. I'm going to slide those over. Also, I got some 2-inch brown gauze and 1-inch brown gauze, 8 rolls of each. The 1-inch was 35 cents a piece, the 2-inch were 50 cents a roll. Those are mostly good for holding gauze absorbent pads or splints on. The 1-inch especially, I remember I cut my finger open and had to get stitches put in my pinky from a saw, and I had to have a splint on it, and I used the 1-inch to hold my splint on, and then the 2-inch maybe for some larger stuff. None of what I've got is major, like gunshot or very large in cuts or anything. That's all for small mostly. And if any of the uses I say are misquoted or wrong, just, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not a nurse or doctor by any chance. I'm just a college kid. But next is some 3-inch gauze rolls. These were 3-inch by 5 yards. They were $4. Those, I believe, are for holding more pads on. I know as part of my preps, not just getting the stuff I need to go to do some more research on medical practices and all. I learned how to use some of this, but I just went ahead and got it because I do know people who know how to use it. So if I can't, they will, and then I'm going to work on my knowledge of the uses here. There are the other 2 or 3-inch ACE wraps. One thing Patriot Nurse mentioned in her video was that knowing the difference between the sterile and non-sterile and the non-adherent and adherent pads. The sterile, these are for going directly on cuts. These are 2 by 3-inch, 100 yards, or not 100 yards, wow, 100 per box. And they were $5.50 for those sterile non-adherent, so they won't stick to the wound or anything. And then these are just some 4x4 16 ply, 200 per box, non-sterile. It says down there on the bottom. These would be more for putting over like a sterile pad or on something that's not an open wound, just to give it some more padding. The last thing here in my box, I'm having to reach down to the floor, sorry for any bad camera angles, are some 2x2. There were 25 per box. These boxes were open, and so I got 2 boxes. But they're 4-ply, 2x2, non-woven, sterile, just pads, more for just treating wounds. Like I said, none of this. I mean, the 4-inch could be used for some different things, but I didn't get any major, like a bunch of 4-inch stuff. I got some mostly 2-inch. I figured those would be good. They'd be good for wrapping around fingers. I remember, like I said, when I cut my finger, and mostly stuff like that, and scratches and whatnot, and just twisted ankles is what I believe probably some of the most common. And another thing, I was getting over a cold last week. The most known part I think of that would be the runny nose, and I think that'll be more common and stuff too with SHTF or WRL. That and allergies, just some small stuff. I'm not got any preps for any major gunfights or anything, but there's a last look at the receipt. Just that and prices and quantities. Again, that was from medvet.com, which if I figure out how to do it, I'll put a link in. There's total $34, $10 shipping was their just base cost for up to $100. And like I said, check out their closeout section. They've got a bunch of deals on a ton of stuff. I probably should have bought some more of that 1 and 2 inch gauze for wrapping, but I think that's it for today. Maybe I'll get some more stuff. I've got some, other Tylenol and all that over, but I'm not showing it. If I get another order or something, I'll make a video on all I've got so far and my kit and what I need to do. And like I said, I know I need to do some research, figure out how it's all used. I try not to get hurt a lot, so I don't know the basis behind how to use everything. But I'm working on that and working on that as part of my preps, because if I get hurt, I want to know how to take care of myself. I don't want an infection. But that's it for now. Y'all have a good evening.